Hey guys, I'm Josh, and today we're going to be reading Acts 5 and 6 in our Bible reading plan, and I have the pleasure of getting to share my thoughts on it. So, after reading through Acts 5 specifically, um, I noticed this really cool thing that happened. So, Peter and the other disciples are actually in Jerusalem preaching the word of Jesus and healing people who are sick. And the Pharisees really don't like this, so they actually take them and lock them in prison. But while they're there, an angel actually comes and unlocks the prison and lets them out, unbeknownst to the guards or anything. Now, a normal person, if they had been locked up for sharing their faith and then let out, would probably get as far away from that prison and those people who arrested them as physically possible. But Peter and the disciples instead do the exact opposite. They actually go back to the temple and start preaching in the temple right there in Jerusalem. So when the Pharisees figure out what's gone on, they go and they bring him back in, and the disciples say, when they're questioned about why they are doing this, they say, "We must obey God rather than men." And that statement just kind of really stands out to me because there are so many times when I think we think that we need to do certain things because this is what society tells me to do or something like that. But really, we need to obey God rather than men in all of these situations. And something else encouraging that happened here is actually the Pharisees ended up beating them and warning them not to do this ever again. And it says, they left the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer for the name. And every day in the temple and from house to house, they did not cease teaching and preaching that the Christ is Jesus. So even after being arrested and beaten a couple of times, they still held strongly to the word of Jesus as being the truth and sharing that with others. So I pray that encourages you today. I pray that you would feel free to continue the discussion and leave a comment down below. Thanks, guys. Love y'all.